All right, hi, it's Mr. Good, and this is a helpful hints video on 1.1.2, which is about password protection. So this is the first time you're getting into the virtual machine. Hopefully you already watched my how to use cyber virtual machine video. You should also have your notebook open to 1.1.2. Jump to that. And then your PLTW page on 1.1.2. So you're cruising in there. You should go through step by step. Your snipping tool, since you're not on Windows, on your Chromebook, I'll show you how to do that. So spin up your machine. There's a lot of tabs that are going to be open. Here's my virtual machine. And some people like to do a split screen. I think sometimes it gets a little small on a Chromebook. But, you know, if you like the split screen, then do it. So you're going through here, you're recording your vocabulary, like here's virtual machine. You're recording your protection measures whenever you see them. So you're going through all these steps after you do the cyber case, read through that. And then I'm going to get to the stuff that's a little weirder in here, because I know if you follow these directions, this first stuff's pretty easy. So I'm going to skip down to where you're actually in the PowerShell, which might be new to some people, probably a lot of people. PowerShell is basically where you're working on the command line, which is kind of higher level stuff. So I'm going to read these directions. It says click the start button and start typing in PowerShell if you can't find it easily. So POW should do it. And then we're going to get into PowerShell and come back here. So I jump over here. I click on the Windows thing. I start typing POW. There's Windows PowerShell, even though I could have found it here. But it's still good to know that search thing. So here's your PowerShell. And this is where you can do a lot of stuff. First thing you do is type in dir for directory. And what you're going to see is you don't ever type that in. It's just shortening all this junk so you can see what you're actually typing in. So when you go over here, I don't need to type in the little caret button. I'm just going to type in dir. And it shows me the directory. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I have access to. My desktop, my downloads, my favorites, my music, password projects. The one I care about is I want to actually do some work inside password projects. So to get inside there, you have to change your directory, which is why it's CD for change directory. So I'm going to go in here and type in CD and space and password projects. If you don't type it in exactly as it's written, it'll act like you have no idea what you're doing. Like if you accidentally put a space in here, see that red stuff? That's not good. So you can type it again, CD password projects, yeah. Okay, and it's nice because it's written right there exactly as it should be. Now you're in there. See how it says not just users administrator, but password projects. Now I'm in here. If I want to see what I have access to in here, guess what I type? Directory, or dir. And this is just what I have access to. Crack 1-word password, crack 2-word with symbol, all this good stuff. So I wanted to show you how to use that and then what it looks like in your what's it called? In your notebook. So I'm cruising along. We did number 8. We changed our directory. I'm going to go in here. A lot of people use passwords that are way too common. This first one, crack common password, has 5,000 of the most common passwords written in it. So we're going to use our computer to run this Python code that you didn't have to write to try to crack common passwords. One thing to get used to is when they put something in brackets, they don't actually want you to type brackets. It's just like you type a password in here, like here. Python crack common pw.py 1234 is going to see if 1234 is a common password. Spoiler alert, it is. So if I type that in exactly like I should, which is Python, this just tells your computer you're about to run Python code. And then I have to type in this exactly as it's written, crack underscore common underscore pw.py. Oops. There's a little lag here. And then space, and I want to put a common password like some people, I mean, you could try 1234, sure, hit enter. See if that's on your list. I bet it is. That's like probably the most common password. Maybe QWERTY. So it's running its code right now. Don't think it's not doing anything. Look, found, your password is one of the most common ones. Now if I want to try some more, I'll show you. Just hit the up arrow and you don't have to type all that stuff again. It's awesome. It goes back in the history, kind of like your graphing calculator. You can keep hitting the up arrow. This is a really handy hint. I want to try hello. You think the word hello is a common password? I bet it is. So I wait for a second and wouldn't you know it, it's also common. You might consider changing it. So you're going to do that, and if you go here, you'll see number 12 is the first one where you're actually going to start recording your results. So I'm taking you to 12, and I'm going to get you started. The good news is, and you do want to read all this stuff and write down all the vocab. It's good. I'm just doing a helpful hint stuff on things you might get stuck on. This is actually kind of cool stuff on how they crack passwords. So I don't have to do step 11. A lot of times if you like did through step 10 and came back to this the next day, you would have to get in there and change your directory again. So in, well, 12 is talking about, I want to get down here to this stuff where you're actually using, so I'm doing 13, where we're going to start making a notebook for 13, record in your notebook. So in 13, we're going to use crack one-word password, and it's just like the code we used before, except instead of just telling you it is a common one, it's actually going to tell you how many guesses it took to find it and how long it took to crack your password. So I'm going to type in, just like they say here, Python crack one-word pw.py, and I'm going to put a password in here. I'm going to try hello. So crack one word pw.py, and I'm going to try hello, and oh, what happened? Did I misspell that? What did it say? It's not a recognized. Oh, did I forget the word Python? No, I didn't. Huh. Try it again. Maybe I just mistyped something. Python. Oh, I didn't type Python. Look. Gosh darn it. Well, you can. That's an example of what not to do. One word pw.py. Hello. Oh, crap. So, you know, you have to be careful or it clearly doesn't work. All right, so it's doing it. Look at that. The word hello, it took them 8,779 guesses in 2,000th of a second. Holy cow. That's how fast they can hack your account with just a Python cracker. So I'm going to write, my algorithm was the crack one word, algorithm 1. The password I tried was hello. 8,700 and I don't know, what was it? 8,779, and it took 0.002 seconds. So I'm writing that down. That's crazy fast. So you're like, all right, it guessed hello really fast. I can try some more. but it said try it 2 more times, one with a word at the beginning of the alphabet and a one that starts with a letter at the end of the alphabet. Once again, use your up arrow, and you don't have to like retype everything. Less errors. So I'm going to try, what if they said apple? Ooh. Boom. 894 guesses is all it took, and this is 0.02 of a second. Holy cow, that's fast. So this is algorithm 1 again. I'm not going to type one word. Apple, and it only took, oh, that was fast. 894 guesses. And 0.0002. Jeez, oh Pete, that was fast. One more try, because it wanted me to do, oh wait, it said take a screenshot, but I can do a screenshot when I get multiple ones on there. See how it's not losing my old stuff. So maybe I'm just going to do one screenshot. Now I'm going to do it with the letter Z. See, I'm already to number 14. So I hit the up arrow again. I'm going to say, what about my favorite word, zebra? Or as the British say, zebra. See how it took 21,000 guesses? Because it's trying like first letter A and then first letter B. Still was super fast. It went through 21,000 guesses. 21, what was that? 21,323 and 0.004005. I'll round it, 0.005. Super fast. Okay, and then I'll take a screenshot. Oh, this is something else I want to show you. Screenshot. If you don't want, I don't want you taking a picture of the whole screen every time. By the way, when you're doing a screenshot, don't type your actual password in one you're going to show me a screenshot of. That's a cybersecurity no-no. I don't want your real password on there. You know, you can check it, just close the screen and open it again. So here's how you do a screenshot. You hit Control, Shift, and then there's a button above the number 6 on a Chromebook. It's called your multiple windows button. Control, Shift, and the button above number 6, and you'll see the little crosshair come up here. See that? And then I can take a picture of just the part I care about, which I'll put a box around. So I drag a box around, and see how I have hello, apple, and zebra. And on your Chromebook, it'll automatically give you a chance to copy to clipboard. I always hit copy to clipboard, and on mine, because I'm not using a Chromebook right now, for me to put it in here, I have to go to my desktop and, you know, drag in my screenshot for, oh crap, for number 13 and 14. So I'm going to put it right there. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. I have too many screenshots. Here it is. Control Z is your friend. Oh, boo. Get that off there. Delete. Okay, here it is. This was the screenshot showing I tested that thing. And maybe I put screenshot above for number 14. And I'm going to answer the notebook questions still. Okay, those are in here. See how it asks you, you know, to record stuff, and it asks you questions in there too. Okay, so anyway, that's how you do a screenshot of a piece of it. Hopefully that helps you out in this lesson, because the rest of the lesson is just trying to see, what if you put a question mark in there? What if you put symbols and numbers and capitals? And it just gets harder and harder. And what you're going to notice, I hope, is that it takes longer and longer to crack. But you're going to see they're still surprisingly fast at cracking stuff. And we're going to talk about how to protect, how to write a really good password later. All right. So hopefully that helps you get settled. If you ever have questions, send me an email or message, and I can always make another video to help out. All right, I'll talk to you later.